Hello again, everyone. Scoons Comics here with another exciting, oh so thrilling comic book haul. Yes. Hello again. How y'all doing? I have a big stack of comic books and other things here. I went to Fan Expo Chicago just last weekend. Myself and the wife, we got our picture taken with Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill. It was crazy. It was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, there were some members of the community there that I did not know were there, and I didn't get to see. Time Traveler Comics, Captain Strangelove, they were there. I missed them. I think they were there Friday, and I was there all 3 days, but I got there late on Friday, and then we went to the Mark Hamill panel, and you had to start lining up for that thing at 6, so I wasn't really on the convention floor that long. Was there Saturday. It was super packed, but it was still a good time. I foolishly and the wife, we both were foolish and didn't bring snacks or water, and those areas, the food area got filled up real fast, so it was a whole thing. But live and learn. Sunday was a little quieter, and I was able to hunt for some deals. I didn't get any big keys or anything, but I found some fun stuff. So let's just start going through some stuff, okay? First of all, my glorious half-price books has been letting me down comic book wise, but I did find this fun thing from 1952, Wrestling's Fan Book. Look at this. Look how cool this is. I'm a big wrestling nerd because, you know, you need to have as many nerdy hobbies as possible. This is from 1952 and features a ton of profiles, a bunch of different wrestlers, and it's just cool. It was like $3. And yeah, it's just a fun buy, and I always love to find these random things at half-price books. Where am I going to put this? We'll put this right here for now. Okay, it was also my birthday recently, and my wife and the kids got me a couple of nice comic book things. They got me the collected Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. This is fun. What's not to love about superheroes fighting giant monsters? This is really cool. I have not read it yet. I've thumbed through it, and it's fun. I like it. Then the missus got me this. She's so smart. She knows what I'm looking for. The American Comic Book Chronicle, the 70s. This is really cool. Really takes you through the whole. This is from Tomorrow Publishing, the people that bring you Back Issue magazine and Alter Ego magazine. And this brings you just a ton of stuff about 1970s Bronze Age comics. And that is my sweet spot. I love this stuff. So to become more knowledgeable about it is a very good thing. Knowledge is power. And very nerdy. So that's really cool. I've read a bit of this. It's really cool. My reading pile is insane, and I just keep adding to it because I'm a madman. Okay, so at the convention itself, I got, I think this is everything from the convention. I didn't get a big stack. I was trying to be more mindful of my purchases. I was really hunting for DC Universe books and Golden Age books. And then if I could find things that were on the cheap and good, I did. My problem with the show, what I do with these shows is I go for these DC Universe books first. So I go hunting in the $1 books and the $2 books, and I try to find these things on the cheap. And I found a couple. I did. I was very happy to find a couple. But I also found more of them in the regular dealer collections for $20, $40. And I'm like, oh no, people are finding these. People know about these books. So I did that. And then I really wanted to find some Golden Age books on the cheap, because it's something I'm starting to collect more and more. I like Golden Age stuff. It's a cool thing. Again, I'm learning. I don't know a whole lot about Golden Age yet, so I'm trying to figure it out. But I also found, this was just $5. I had to pick this up. This was Power of Shazam, the original graphic novel from like '94, I think. Yeah. I've always wanted to read this from Jerry Ordway, and I never picked it up for whatever reason. But for $5, yes, I was very excited to pick this up. So I've wanted this for decades. Now it's mine. 30 years? No big deal. Now I picked it up. Oh, that's great. Okay, so I got Adventures of Superman 496 Newsstand Edition because I keep collecting the Death of Superman stuff, even though I've said that collection is done several times now. This features a cameo of Doomsday, like his fist punching through the earth. You don't need it for the story, but it's fun, and I found it in a 50-cent bin, and I didn't have it yet, so the collection continues. Cool book. I think I have all the printings of this now. I'll show them off. At some point, I'm going to do an update to my Death of Superman, Return of Superman storyline, so this will be featured in there. Okay, here's a few DCU books I did not own previously. Adventures of Superman 520. Boom, that glorious DC Universe logo. I love it. Very nice. And I picked up Superman 99, also with the DC Universe logo. Beautiful Dan Jurgens cover. I picked this up just because it was a second print, and I like to get these DC Universe second and third prints, or fourth prints, or whatever. Legionaries 18. Okay? That's pretty nifty. I like that. See? Roman numeral 2, second print. No one else wants this book in the world but me. Here was one I picked up also because it was just a multiple printing. Batman Annual 1991, Batman Annual number 15. Third print. So that excites me. That means I got to get a second print. So again, it's nothing I would ever pay big money for. This originally had a half price sticker, I think $5. I bought this at the Comic-Con. I think I got this out of a $2 bin. So that's cool. Okay, this one dealer, the very last day, he marked a bunch of stuff down to $3. Everything was $3. And he had stuff that was originally marked for bigger, much bigger money. So we got, let's see, Rocketeer Adventure Magazine from Comic-Con #1. Which originally had a $15 sticker on it. I got that for $3. Dave Stevens art. I love it. I love the Rocketeer. Everyone loves the Rocketeer. And issue 2 also had a $15 sticker on it. $3. Pretty nifty. I'm pretty sure I have this already, but this was in nicer shape, and I love collecting last issues, and I loved this series and this cartoon as a kid. Visionaries, Knights of the Magical Light, last issue, issue 6. $3. I couldn't let that sit there because it's so cool. Love this book. This needs to make a comeback, man. I should watch this show and see if it still holds up. That might be a Sunday morning YouTube find. All right, now I need to get the rest of these. I like Rick Remender a great deal, the writer, and his run on Uncanny X-Force has been pretty acclaimed. And I found the first issue in that $3 box, so that was pretty nifty. I can start reading this. I've been kind of looking for the trades on the cheap, so maybe I'll find it just the regular single issues. I don't know, but issue 1. Let the madness continue. Oh, and I found a couple first appearances in here. Look at this. Uncanny X-Men 282, First Bishop. This had a $20 price tag on it. Got it for $3. And X-Factor number 24, First Archangel. Look at that. Also had a $20 price tag on it. Cool. And I picked this up just because it was cheap, and why wouldn't you? Star Slayer number 2, first appearance of the Rocketeer. This originally had a $40 tag on it. The guy had a half price, so I got it for 20 bucks. Awesome. $40 is outrageous for this, but $20, that's a good price. Okay. How are we doing this here? So I found this one. I have this one. I showed it in a recent video because I'm collecting wrestling covers, but this was a huge condition upgrade for me, and it was only $5. Superman 155 from 1968, featuring Superman and Antonio Rocca. That's really cool. Kurt Swan cover? Wayne Boring cover? I think it's a Wayne Boring cover. I could be wrong. And I'm always picking up Bronze Age monster books from Marvel. Here is Monsters on the Prowl number 28. Another $5 book for me. I love it. Just love these books. Okay, this one. So I picked up Doom Patrol 121. This is from 1968. This is the last issue of this series. And also, spoiler alert, almost all the characters die. That's how they ended this series. They all sacrificed themselves. And besides being a historically significant book, I picked this up because back in the day when I was a kid, Wizard magazine, Wizard, the Guide to Comics, put out an issue that was, gosh, what was it? The top 100 most significant comic books in comic book history. And this was one of the books. And I always remembered that. I'm like, one day I want to own all these books, or as many of these books as I can. So I found this for like $15, and I was like, yes, I need this book. That's really cool. Okay. Then I did find a little bit of gold. Let's see. Okay, so before I get to the gold, and the one Silver Age book I bought, well, besides Silver Age Marvel, Amazing Spider-Man number 70, originally had a $35 price tag on it, which is still a good deal. It's in really nice shape. But they had a 25% off on Sunday, so I got this even cheaper, so that is great. I love picking up Amazing Spider-Man when I can. I don't get them very often, so when I find a deal, heck yeah. Then this one was like 10 bucks. It's a little chewed up, but it presents well. Marvel Family number 5 from 1946. Look at that. I love these old Fawcett books. I don't have many, but I'm slowly starting to add, so pretty cool looking book there. I picked up Daredevil 42 from 1947. This was 20 bucks, but it's really nice shape. Look at that. I just think that's a fun book. You can usually find these old Daredevil and Boy comics. Daredevil, comma, and then Boy comics. Cheaper. So, you know, I like it. I just like it, man. Here was one I was really excited to find for like 20 bucks, $22. Wyatt Earp number 26 from 1959, featuring this beautiful Jack Kirby cover. This is so cool. It's Jack Kirby like 2 years before he really started creating the Marvel Universe with Stan Lee. And to just have this history right before the Marvel Age of Comics. So good. And the conditions so sharp. These Western books, man, these old Western books are something. And I'm trying to snatch them up while I can. Because I really think the prices are going to start getting outrageous on these. Because superhero books are insane. Marvel books from the 60s, oh my gosh. But these Westerns, you can still get at a pretty good price. And that's a nice one. Okay, so the last book I got from the Comic-Con, and then I got a few other books I want to show real quick. But this was one okay, I'll just show it. Red Fox number 15 from 1954. This features interior artwork by L.B. Cole. L.B. Cole, I know him as an amazing cover artist. He uses these crazy colors. So beautiful. But I don't have any book. I have like 2 of his books that are the cover, that does the cover artwork for, excuse me. Tongue-tied today. But this one actually features some interior artwork by L.B. Cole, so that's amazing. I don't have anything featuring his interior work, and frankly, I don't really know that many books of his interior artwork, so this was really cool. This was originally like 40 bucks, but I got it 25% off, so that is an amazing pickup, something I'd never seen before, so really excited to add that to the collection. So those are my big books from the Comic-Con. Had a great time. And then I got home on Sunday And I took Monday off because I was tired. So what did I do besides bagging and boarding and looking at these things? I went to a local antique shop because I wanted more comic books because I'm crazy. But I was digging through the antique shop and this guy had a stack of comics out and they weren't priced. And a lot of it was garbage, but there were 3 in here that I said, whoa, what do we got here? And you'll see they're a little chewed up, but I asked the people running the store, like, hey, I see this booth doesn't have any prices. She's like, let me text him. Let me take pictures of the ones you want. I'm like, okay. And he responded, $4 each. Now, these are all chewed up, and you'll see some writing on here, but for $4 each, I was not going to let these sit. So, we got Tales to Astonish number 95. This looks better on here than it actually is. It's really chewed up. And they all have the signature of Jim Slentz. There's Jim's signature right there on top. Good old Jim. Decided to write on his cover. I think this is an early appearance, The High Evolutionary. So for $4, that was great. Avengers number 58. Again, nice signature from Jim there. This one's pretty chewed up. I have another copy of this somewhere, but this is for $4. And this is the second appearance of Vision, I do believe. Yeah, second Vision. And then look at this, Journey into Mystery 125. This is there's James. He formalized it now, James Slentz. This is the final issue of Journey into Mystery before it becomes Mighty Thor. I think this is the second or third appearance of Hercules. Beautiful Jack Kirby cover. Boom. Silver Age Marvel coming at you for, what, 12 bucks? That's really great. So, you know, nice way to end Comic-Con weekend, finding some Silver Agers. And you know what? Real quick, let me talk about the con while I hold this book again. Comic dealers. God bless you all. I found some amazing deals at the show. But I had to hunt. I had to hunt hard. And on Sunday, some dealers discounted their books, which I assume most dealers would. Why would you want to carry all these long boxes home? But I saw so many dealers that just want to show off comics. I assume because the prices are outrageous. Something like this, chewed up, written on. I saw stuff like this for like $80 or up. No one's going to buy that. And on Sunday, when all us comic fans were sitting there going through the bins trying to find deals, I saw some of these dealers having no business because they were not willing to budge on prices. Why? Why come to a place to sell comic books, presumably, and not try to price them to move? What's the point? Why do this? I don't know. I had one dealer... I was looking for some Captain Midnights, and he had, I think, an issue from the, issue 26 or something. Not a key or anything, but just a nicer issue. And probably very good, very fine minus condition, you know, nice. He wanted $300 for it. I'm like, okay, like, will you come off of that a bit? Can we talk in the 200 range? High 100s? No. The price is the price. Okay, great. Well, it's going to sit on your wall forever now. Like, I just don't know why you wouldn't budge on things, why you wouldn't work with people, why you wouldn't try to move product. I just never understand it. But I'm not a dealer. I just know what I know from walking around these shows. But I was very happy to find these for $4 each and the rest of the books that I found, and I met some amazing people, and I had a great time. I didn't want to end on a bad note, but I just don't understand some of these dealers. I don't know. But great time. Comics are amazing. Yes, comics. And I will see you all soon.